Alright, second part doing this thing. Had technical difficulties there. The screen kind of failed on me there. It's like it just stopped for no reason. It was like frozen or something. But anyway, what I was going to say earlier, and the part is, yesterday there was this idiot, before I was going to close, I was going to talk about this, or before it, but there was this some idiot, like, playing a game or something, or, like, on a stream, and he says he's fucking watching the pay-per-view while on a laptop in the arena. Now, first of all, if you're going to watch a stream, or you're going to be at the event, live and in person, sitting down, watching Night of Champions, or any pay-per-view for that matter, why would you be on a fucking laptop, and how would you get that in there? Because, first of all, we know security is really tight these days. I'm not talking about just airline security, because those people are bastards, and I just hate them. I just honestly do. But security, honestly, has been really tight over the years for events, like I said before, airports, buses, maybe subways. If you think about it, security's tight everywhere these days. And I don't know how the fuck you would get a laptop in for a pay-per-view event. Because if you think about it, you're going to be sitting down there, you're going to be watching a pay-per-view, and you're going to be doing all this stuff, watching it, having a good time. Why would you be on the internet while watching a pay-per-view? Because, first of all, either you or your parents paid, or friends, parents, or whatever, paid really a lot of money to watch the show. And you do that kind of thing. And say, oh, I'm watching it. But then you go on to say the wrong wrestler's name. Of course he's fucking Daniel Bryan, but you'd have no idea he was fucking Bryan Danielson from, if you think about it, the past 10 years, indies, internationally, hell, even Ring of Honor. And before he had the NXT thing and the FCW, sure, in FCW he was still Bryan Danielson. Even in FCW he was still Bryan Danielson for some time. But, WWE changes names from time to time. Just think of Nikki of the Spirit Squad as Dolph Ziggler, because that's actually fucking true. And I'm not joking there. But we'll get to that in a few minutes. But, honestly, you gotta know your fucking history. He had to change his name, or WWE changed his name while he was in NXT, to Daniel Bryan. And he was Bryan Danielson everywhere else. He got trained by Shawn Michaels. They talked about that a lot in NXT. But, if you were a really hardcore fan, you would have known that by now. If there's not just Ring of Honor or any other federation. But, just know your history. Like I was talking about earlier in this next match for the tag team titles. Now, it was a tag team turmoil match. And if you don't know what a tag team turmoil match is, because basically this is at the last minute, but if you don't know what tag team turmoil is, basically a certain number of teams, maybe 5, 6, maybe 7 or 8, or something like that, is going to be in a kind of like a Royal Rumble style, but 2 teams start the match. And once a team has been pinned or forced to submit, the next team comes out and it repeats the process until every single team has been in the match. And the last team that wins becomes the champions. It's really that simple. Even a caveman can do it. Anyway, the first one of these little matchups was the Hart Dynasty against the Usos. Jimmy and, did he change his name to Jules or Jay? Jay Uso. Yeah, I forgot that for a minute. It was Jimmy and Jay Uso with Tamina at ringside versus the Hart Dynasty with Talia at ringside. So basically, think of Hart Foundation, Hart family versus Samoan family, like Wild Samoans, Jamie Superfly Snuka, stuff like that. Hart Dynasty actually kind of got dominated pretty easily. And it was really sad because, not because they have defended their titles, they have not ever since they got the new belts, which actually are pretty cool. If you like them or not, want to discuss about that shit, put it in the comments. I don't care. But, it was kind of disappointing. Thinking, the last Hart graduate of the Hart Dungeon, and son of a British Bulldog, would get dominated that easily by the Sons and the Wild Samoans and just, you know, the Samoan bloodline for Rikishi and all that shit. And, yeah, they kind of got dominated a little easily. Speaking of that, Santino and Kozlov were the third team to come out after that. You know, the next team, basically. And Santino tried to do the Cobra and all that crap, and they got eliminated almost as fast as the Hart Dynasty did. Well, I say Hart Foundation, excuse me. But yeah, then Evan Bourne and Mark Henry came out. Pretty good match at that point. Mark Henry or Evan Bourne beat the Usos. I didn't see that part for some reason, but yeah, the Usos got beat. And then a team I really like, to be honest. Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes to face Mark Henry and Evan Bourne for the titles. And I was just waiting for Michael Cole to say something stupid like vintage dashing or something like that. You know, he has like that vintage shit. God damn. I still like when he got owned by Y2J at Raw last week. That was just great. But, yeah. The Dashing One and the Chosen One beat Mark Henry and Evan Bourne. They are now the Tag Team Champions, which means they can come on any show, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, I don't give a fuck. But yes, they are the new Tag Team Champions, and they deserve it. Now, the Intercontinental Championship was on the line. Dolph Ziggler, who we were mentioning a little earlier as one of the Spirit Squad members, if anyone remembers the fucking Spirit Squad. He was Nikki. So far, he has come so far, honestly. And he defends his title against Kofi Kingston in a special stipulation in that match. If Dolph Ziggler got counted out or disqualified, he would have lost the title. But that wasn't the case. I mean, although we did see Dolph Ziggler get almost counted out, try to get disqualified or something like that, he didn't. He found a way, and if you think about it, with these kind of situations in WWE or any federation, it's either two things. Either they get disqualified or counted out, or they find a way to retain the title. And that's what Dolph Ziggler did. He blocked Trouble in Paradise, or which, I don't remember if it was the SOS or the Trouble in Paradise. It was probably the second one. And Dolph Ziggler hits the zigzag, and he retains via pinfall. And, yeah, like I said before, Daniel Bryan beats The Miz. I kind of went a little early on that, but whatever. The World Heavyweight title was on the line. Kane defeated The Undertaker in a no-holds-barred match. Another match we have not seen in a very long time. Probably not as long as a Tag Team Turmoil or a Six-Pack Challenge. But it's still been a while. And it was a match you would think. All over the arena, no disqualification, no count-out. Pin submission wins it. It just, you know, I thought Undertaker was going to win. You know, seeing that Taker always, you know, comes back at the end. And all this crap during all these kind of storylines he does. And makes them more epic. But Kane's promos have been amazing for the years. And it's amazing why he hasn't had promos as much. Especially with the new fucking music every once in a while. That's pretty cool too. But Kane hit the tombstone, The Undertaker. 1, 2, 3. Kane retains the title. Now, the six-pack challenge, I was talking about it a few weeks ago. Chris Jericho was renamed the sixth man in there because of he beat the Hart Dynasty in a cage thing at Raw Roulette. And I just loved how he owned Cole at Raw when he was reading the fucking emails. It was funny as hell. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, all six people were in the ring at once. No tags because I tried to mention earlier in like prediction videos to see, you know, if they're going to do the tag rule or not. Turns out they did the exact opposite. First ever six-pack challenge elimination match. Because a regular six-pack challenge would be just one fall and that's it. But yes, six-pack challenge. And to be honest, I kind of knew Jericho would not win the belt. But I didn't honestly think he'd be eliminated that early. If you saw it, good for you, because Jericho got eliminated like in like 2 or 5 minutes, 2 or 3, 4. It was really fucking quick. They made Chris Jericho like a jobber or something. I mean, honestly. That's not a way a guy should go out. I'm not trying to be a Jericho mark. I mean, Jericho's done a lot of good things over the years, a lot of bad things over the years. But, I mean, really. Really. Make him fucking Jobberco. We were talking about that last night. And he got eliminated by, I think, Randy Orton with a very quick RKO. And it was really sad, you know, because Jericho, if Jericho lost what he did, he would retire. So we'll see what Jericho has in his future. And then Edge followed out Jericho with a attitude adjustment from Cena. And the elimination of, there was only 3 left. Sheamus, Cena, Barrett, and Orton. Actually, 4 left. My bad. Since, you know, because no disqualification match, no count-out match. The Nexus surprisingly took full advantage of their leader struggling to outjust fellow competitors. And, you know, Justin Gabriel, Otunga, Tarver, Slater, and distracted Cena, allowing Barrett to hit the Wasteland. Oh, before that, I'm sorry. Sheamus got, I think Sheamus tapped out. Or got attitude adjustment or something. Because Sheamus was eliminated during the whole Nexus thing. And, yeah, Cena eliminated, I think, yeah, and then... Oh, wait, no. Sheamus was... My bad. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Sorry about that. Yeah, Cena was eliminated first. Then Wade Barrett by Orton. The Nexus took full advantage a little bit on that. Wasteland on Cena to pin him. And Wade Barrett RKO'd. Wade Barrett got RKO'd. And he got eliminated. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Because the little notes they made for me here, it's kind of ridiculous the way they made these sometimes. I apologize. But next was still around the ring with the final 2, Sheamus and Randy Orton. Sheamus got hit with an RKO. And to be honest, I think it's Orton's 6th time with the WWE title. In the same arena where he secured his first one, which is kind of ironic. I don't know if that's the world title with the whole Benoit versus Orton thing a very long time ago. But, yeah. Orton becomes the new champion. And to be honest, I'm a little surprised, because some people would have thought that The Miz would have, you know, won the... I'm sorry, there's a little window here. What the fuck is wrong with this window? I'm sorry. I thought I was going to do it again. That would have been horrible. But yeah, we were a little surprised that... Fuck, window? Yeah, that fuck window. That The Miz did not cash in his Money in the Bank contract at Night of Champions. To be honest, people were thinking that, you know, The Miz was going to lose the title, U.S. title, which he did, and cash the case in last night at Night of Champions. However, he did not do it. I don't know if that's just thinking or just The Miz got owned by Daniel Bryan, which is understandable. We'll see what happens tonight on Raw with all that thing, because I think what The Miz is thinking is Randy Orton will be a lot more weakened because he was honestly the freshest man in that match. And last week at the tables match, he was the freshest one there too. But we'll see what happens. Will Miz ever cash in that Money in the Bank contract with that big ass red case? We'll see what happens with that. I mean, honestly, because I honestly thought he was going to cash it in, but he didn't. Whatever the reason is, I don't know. I don't care. The fact is, you know, The Miz, will he cash in against Orton? Will he cash in against anybody? We'll see what happens. That was your review. We barely made it for the 15-minute mark. Thank God for 15-minute marks. God, YouTube with the updates. But yes, we are done. Thank God. We can do other shit today. And yeah, see you guys later.